Haikyuu is made possible in part by the Wing to Wing Foundation. Today, these two teams, Paul Blazer High School from Ashland, Kentucky, and George Washington Team A from Charleston, West Virginia, compete on today's Haikyuu. From the Cool TV studios, here's the host of Haikyuu, Ernie Anderson.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you and welcome to yet another edition of Haikyuu here on the CW. And the teams know how to play the game, so we're going to start right off here in the warm-up round. Blazer, here's your question on 2021. National Geographic recognized the world's fifth ocean during World Ocean Day, June 8, 2021. This fifth is made up of waters surrounding Antarctica that were previously known as the lowermost parts of the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans, also known by some as the Antarctic Ocean. National Geographic cartographers have reclassified it by what name?
Southern Ocean.
Say again?
Southern Ocean.
That's right. Good for 10. All right, now your 2021 question, Joseph and team. This California governor overcame a Republican-led recall attempt in a decisive victory September 14, 2021, in an election that was a veritable stress test of running a Trump conservative for major office, albeit in a deep blue state. Give me his first and last names.
Gavin Newsom.
Is good for 10. Now stay with you for a math terms question. What's the name of a quadrilateral with both pairs of opposite sides parallel and all sides the same length and no right angles? It's sometimes also called a diamond.
A rhombus.
Rhombus is right. Good for another 10. Your math terms question, Anna and team. What's the name of a quadrilateral with only one pair of parallel sides?
Trapezoid.
Trapezoid is right. Doing very well. Stay with you for a borrowed words question. From which language do we get these words? Uber, Lager, Delicatessen, Doppelganger, and Kindergarten.
German.
German is right. All right, Joseph, your question on borrowed words. Cafeteria, plaza, avocado, and guacamole.
Spanish.
Spanish is right. All right, I think I have an audio question for you, and it's for you, GW. Listen to this 1970 hit for the Brotherhood of Man and tell me who used the title phrase in his last public speech in March 1799, in which he denounced the Kentucky and Virginia resolutions.
United we stand, divided we fall.
George Washington.
No? Blazer?
John Adams.
No, it's Patrick Henry. So, over to you now for your question on audio. Listen to this 2008 pop smash, which crossed onto the country chart, giving this artist his first top 10 country hit, his first international hit, and the biggest hit of his career. Name him and the song.
Summertime in northern Michigan.
All right, Anna and team. Your answer?
Sweet Home Alabama and Miller.
No? Joseph?
Rock all summer long.
You sure?
Yeah, I am absolutely sure.
Just say. Kid Rock and All Summer Long.
He is correct. Yes, he would have slapped you upside the head had you not said that.
Okay.
And that ends a well-played opening round. We'll be back with the bonus round when Haikyuu returns.
Whether it's a snack when you're heading out or restocking when you're heading home, Clark's Pump and Chop is the winning stop. From drinks to our awesome crispy, crunchy chicken, Clark's has the best selection, the best prices, and the best staff you'll find anywhere.
Clark's Pump and Chop. Return, refresh, refuel.
The views are breathtaking. The experience is hands-on. The instruction is personal. The programs are nationally ranked. The atmosphere is welcoming. It's all here, all in one unique place at Morehead State University, all to help you soar higher.
Kick off your tailgate gathering this season with a party tray from Food Fair. Try any one of our deluxe meat and cheese trays, 26-piece chicken tender trays, or traditional or spicy wings trays. We have finger sandwiches with classic spreads like mini croissant trays and Hawaiian sliders. Our Fiesta bean dip is fast becoming a fan favorite. And don't forget our fresh veggie and fruit trays with all your catered sides. Start your game day with Food Fair. Food Fair, where convenience and quality meet.
It's trick-or-treat season, and there's 3 things I can't wait to do. Give away all my candy corn. I'm just not into it. Put on my costume of my best amigo, Wes. Pretty spot on, don't you think? And haul away all my candy in my brand new truck from Dutch Miller Ram of South Charleston.
During Ram Power Days, qualified buyers can get 0% financing for up to 6 years on select 2022 Ram Crew Cab and Quad Cab Laramies and Bighorns.
Whether it's fountain drinks at the lowest price or you're filling up the cooler for the family and friends, Clark's has the widest selection, the best prices, and the most helpful staff you'll find anywhere.
Clark's Stop and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
And welcome back to High Q. After the warm-up round, we find that GW leads Ashland by 10 points, 40-30. Now we're going into the bonus round, where we'll start with our B team, and it'll be George Washington. Even though it's their A team, they're the B team in this round. And I will ask you a question, 15-point clue. If you're not sure, move to the 10 or move to the 5, and then you move to the actual bonus round. Category is from book to movie. Here's your 15-point clue. It's a series of young adult novels written by Meg Cabot and is also the title of the first volume, published in 2000.
Go down to 10.
All right. The series revolves around Amelia Mia Thermopolis, a teenager in New York, who discovers that she is a royal of a small European principality called Genovia.
Go down to 5.
All right. It became a 2001 American coming-of-age comedy film starring Anne Hathaway and Julie Andrews.
The Princess Witch.
No? Anna?
The Princess Diaries.
The Princess Diaries is right. So you pick up 5 on that to bring you to 35. Your bonus is now in cars. Any of you guys driving? You know anything about Chevrolets? Chevrolet starts with the letter C, and so do 3 of their vehicles still in production. I'll give you 5 points for one, 10 points for another, and 15 if you can give me the third. Many other C models have been discontinued, so only 3 are in production. First, for 5 points, give me one of those.
Cadillac.
Cadillac is incorrect. So, GW for 5 points.
Camaro
is one. Corvette and the Colorado truck are the others. So you pick up 5 points on that, bringing you to 45-35 in the early going of the bonus round. Here is a question on politics. It's for you, Anna and Ashland Blazer. This was founded in January 1912 with the primary mission of bringing all Africans together as one people to defend their rights and freedoms.
10-point clue.
Name the Social Democratic political party in South Africa, which has been in power since the election of Nelson Mandela at the first free and fair elections in 1994.
5 point.
Name this party, ANC for short.
African National Committee.
No? Joseph?
African National Congress?
It is. Yes, what you said. Congress. To the bonus round now, initially yours. I'll give you initials of a famous person. You answer from the clues. 5 points. Give me the middle name, author Edgar A. Poe.
Allen.
Sure. How about the last name of an American sociologist, historian, civil rights activist, and author, 3 initials, W.E.B.
Du Bois.
Good for 10. Now for 15 more, U.S. politician and jurist who served as the 6th Chief Justice of the United States, middle initial P for Portland. His first and last names, please. Make the 15 a little more difficult. Any guess? time. How about it, Anna?
Salmon Chase.
That's it for 15
Yeah,
points.
we were gonna get it.
Brings you to 50, 65 for GW, and yet another 15, 10, 5. This time for you, GW. U.S. state. The Spanish were the first Europeans in the area. In 1521, they explored the land around Huenya Bay. In 1526, they founded San Miguel de Guadalupe, near present-day Georgetown, the first European settlement in what is now the contiguous United States.
Florida?
Not Florida, so 15 for you if you know.
Virginia.
It's South Carolina. So no points there. Back to another bonus category for you. 15-point clue, Anna and team. She was ranked number 1 for a record 377 weeks and won 22 major singles titles, the second most since the start of the Open era in 1968 and third most of all time behind Margaret Court and Serena Williams.
.10.
In 1988, she became the first tennis player to achieve the Golden Slam by winning all 4 Grand Slam singles titles and the Olympic gold medal in the same calendar year. Furthermore, she's the only tennis player, male or female, to have won each major at least 4 times.
Billie Jean King.
No? GW, 10 points are yours if you know.
Katarovna?
No, I would have given you the 5-point clue had you given me that. Give me the last name of the German native Stephanie Maria, we call her Steffi Graf. So that will end the bonus round. The 60-second categories are coming up, that round, where we give them 4 choices of categories. They'll have 60 seconds to get as many as they can. It starts, or it has a Z, art, state parks, and the Bible, when High Q returns.
Whether it's fountain drinks at the lowest price or you're filling up the cooler for the family and friends, Clark's has the widest selection, the best prices, and the most helpful staff you'll find anywhere.
Clark's Pop and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Other banks love when you overdraft your account so they can charge you more fees.
That's not totally true.
Other banks have strict policies in place and they're not always able to help their customers.
We do have strict rules and policies to follow.
But we understand that life happens. At Members Choice Credit Union, you're a name, not a number.
The views are breathtaking. The instruction is personal. The experience is hands-on. The programs are nationally ranked. The atmosphere is welcoming. It's all here, all in one unique place. All to help you soar higher.
Kick off your tailgate gathering this season with a party tray from Food Fair. Try any one of our deluxe meat and cheese trays, 26-piece chicken tender trays, or traditional or spicy wings trays. We have finger sandwiches with classic spreads like mini croissant trays and Hawaiian sliders. Our Fiesta bean dip is fast becoming a fan favorite. And don't forget our fresh veggie and fruit trays with all your catered sides. Start your game day with Food Fair. Food Fair, where convenience and quality meet.
Whether it's a snack when you're heading out or restocking when you're heading home, Clark's Pump and Chop is the winning stop. From drinks to our awesome crispy, crunchy chicken, Clark's has the best selection, the best prices, and the best staff you'll find anywhere.
Clark's Pop and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
And welcome back to High Q. We have a score of 65-50 in favor of the A team from George Washington in Charleston. And Anna, because your team has 50, you get to pick first in our 60-second round categories. They are It Has a Z, Art, State Parks, and the Bible. What do you think you'll do best in?
Art.
Art? Okay. Ready with the clock? Start the clock. This elderly artist couldn't embroider anymore, so she started painting.
Mother Moses.
No. Great Americana painter who gained fame for his Saturday Evening Post covers.
Rockwell.
What Iowa native is best known for his American Gothic?
Wood.
In a familiar painting, The Spirit of 76, what high-flying patriotic object is carried behind the marching trio?
American flag.
What museum spiral design of Frank Lloyd Wright will you find on Fifth Avenue in New York City?
Guggenheim.
In which Salvador Dali painting will you see 4 watches?
Persistence of memory.
Name one of the 2 artists credited with Cubism.
Picasso.
1990, his popular portrait of Dr. Gachet was
Van Gogh.
purchased. Yes. Tropical locale of Paul Gauguin called home later in his life.
Tahiti.
Yes, and who painted the 1498 classic, The Last Supper? And time runs out before you can answer. You picked up 8. Very good job on art. Brings you to 130. All right, on the only one, 2 they missed, the first and last. This elderly artist couldn't embroider anymore, so she started painting.
No answer.
It was Grandma Moses. And who painted the 1498 classic, The Last Supper?
Da Vinci?
Da Vinci is right. So you pick up that 10. It brings you to 75. Now, which of the remaining categories? It has a Z. State parks of the Bible do you like?
It starts with a Z.
It has a Z. All right. Not necessarily starting, but it has a Z. All right, we're ready with the clock. Start the clock. You'll find Lake Maracaibo in this country.
Venezuela.
Yes, the only one of Santa's reindeer to fit the category.
Blitzen.
A fear of animals.
Zoophobia.
Yes. Child's musical instrument, the mouthpiece of which is covered by a disc of membrane producing a buzzing sound.
Kazoo.
2001 Ben Stiller movie with Owen Wilson, Christine Taylor, Will Ferrell.
Pass.
Western Michigan University is located there. You might have a gal there.
Pass.
One of the world's oldest monotheistic religions, founded by a Persian.
Zoroastrian.
Avant-garde rock museum or musician and composer who formed the Mothers of Invention.
Pass.
Only 4-letter Old Testament book with a Z.
Pass.
First name of the former Philippine president, it means heart in Spanish. And time runs out before you can answer. You got 6 of those for 60 more points. Brings you to 135, 130 for Anna and team. Anna, can you pick up on 2001 Ben Stiller movie with Owen Wilson, Christine Taylor, and Will Ferrell?
Zookeeper.
Zoolander. Western Michigan University is located there. You might have a gal there.
Pass.
Got a gal in Kalamazoo. Avant-garde rock musician and composer who formed the Mothers of Invention. Any guess? It's Frank Zappa. Only 4-letter Old Testament Bible book with a Z.
Ezra.
Ezra. And first name of the former Philippine president, it means heart in Spanish.
Corazon.
Corazon Aquino. So you picked up 2 of those. And that brings you to 150 to 125 for GW. And that will end, again, a well-played 60-second round. Back with the Stump the Experts round to conclude today's edition of High Q.
Whether it's a snack when you're heading out or restocking when you're heading home, Clark's Pump and Chop is the winning stop. From drinks to our awesome crispy, crunchy chicken, Clark's has the best selection, the best prices, and the best staff you'll find anywhere.
Clark's Pump and Chop. Return, refresh, refuel.
It's trick-or-treat season, and there's 3 things I can't wait to do. Give away all my candy corn. I'm just not into it. Put on my costume of my best amigo, Wes. Pretty spot on, don't you think? And haul away all my candy in my brand new truck from Dutch Miller Ram of South Charleston.
During Ram Power Days, qualified buyers can get 0% financing for up to 6 years on select 2022 Ram Crew Cab and Quad Cab Laramies and Bighorns.
The views are breathtaking. The experience is hands-on. The instruction is personal. The programs are nationally ranked. The atmosphere is welcoming. It's all here, all in one unique place at Morehead State University, all to help you soar higher.
Kick off your tailgate gathering this season with a party tray from Food Fair. Try any one of our deluxe meat and cheese trays, 26-piece chicken tender trays, or traditional or spicy wings trays. We have finger sandwiches with classic spreads like mini croissant trays and Hawaiian sliders. Our Fiesta bean dip is fast becoming a fan favorite. And don't forget our fresh veggie and fruit trays with all your catered sides. Start your game day with Food Fair. Food Fair, where convenience and quality meet.
Whether it's fountain drinks at the lowest price or you're filling up the cooler for the family and friends, Clark's has the widest selection, the best prices, and the most helpful staff you'll find anywhere.
Clark Stop and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
And welcome back to HiQ. Now, before we do the Stump the Experts round, we're going to talk to our team members, the captains of our team, Anna and Joseph, and they're going to tell us what they want us to know about their respective schools. So, Anna from Blazer, they were here last year. It was GW, actually. Tell me about Blazer.
Our principal is Jamie Campbell, and we have just under 1,000 students, and our academic team is the 2020 Governor's Cup Regional Champions.
How cool is that? And your wonderful coach with you today?
Coach Eric Lambert.
No, I said wonderful. Oh, that wasn't. Eric, I owe him a debt of gratitude. I've told him that privately, and I will say it publicly. All right, Joseph, GW.
Our principal is Mr. Crawford. We are like in the side of a hill. We don't have that much parking. I think we have a lot of students. Is it over 1,000? Over 1,000. I think we're highest in the state, like academically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And what else? What do you want to?
What? Oh yeah, we won the academic showdown.
Oh yes, you did. I had a little part in that last year with the folks from the State Department of Education. Picked up a nice little check for that, like 10 grand as I recall. We don't have that kind of money on HiQ, but we'll get you some money should you be the winner this year. Blazer and GW. All right, we're going into the Stump the Experts round. Questions are a little more difficult, perhaps, worth 20 points apiece. And we'll start with Blazer. It's a novels question. In what Tolstoy novel will you find these opening words? All happy families resemble one another, but each unhappy family is unhappy in its own way.
War and Peace.
Not that one. GW?
Anna Karenina.
Anna Karenina.
Anna Karenina, yes. So you pick up 20 for that, brings you to 145. And now your question. On Brave New World is a dystopian social science fiction novel by what English author?
Just say Huxley.
Oxley.
Say again.
Huxley.
Huxley is right. So another 20 for you, brings you to 165, 150 for Anna and her team, but more questions to go, and it's your question on ancient history. He was the first Roman emperor to convert to Christianity. His most famous building projects include the Church of the Holy Sepulchre and Old St. Peter's Basilica. Name this Roman emperor from 306 to 337.
Is that for us? Is this for us?
It's for you.
Constantine.
Constantine.
Constantine is right, another 20. Now, your ancient history question, Anna and team. This ancient capital city was on the eastern side of the Lake of Tunis in what is now Tunisia, and was one of the most important trading hubs of the ancient Mediterranean and one of the most affluent cities of the classical world. Name the city developed from a Phoenician colony into the capital of a Punic Empire, which dominated large parts of the southwest Mediterranean during the first millennium BC.
Carthage.
Carthage is right. Another 20 for you. And that brings you to 170, 180 for GW. And the question now, teams, it's a visual question. So look at your monitor. And Blazer, it's your question first. Give me the two-word name of this protective and durable head covering style popular with the British, Irish, and American working classes during the second half of the 19th century, and later with the middle and upper classes in the United Kingdom, Ireland, and the east coast of the United States. It's also known as a billycock, bob hat, bobbin, or derby in the U.S.
Bowler hat.
Bowler hat is right. Another 20 for you. And your visual question now, GW. Name this Irish MMA star on the left
McGregor.
and the award-winning actor on the right, enjoying a glass of whiskey in this late 2021 meeting in Rome.
Conor McGregor and Johnny Depp.
That's right. Wonder whatever became of those guys. I don't know. Very close game as we finish with the by the numbers. It's your question now. 2 answers. Who was president when the What Amendment gave 20-year-olds the right to vote? So 2 answers. What president and what amendment gave 18-year-olds the right to vote?
It's like the 25th.
Answers?
Eisenhower, the 25th.
No.
Nixon and 26.
Nixon and 26 is right. You pick up another 20, brings you to 210. Your by the numbers question. The major difference between these numbered Levi jeans is one pair has a more relaxed fit, though the thighs, through the thighs in comparison to the other jeans. Both styles have a straight cut below the knee, meaning that the fit below the knee for these jeans will be very similar. Give me both numbers.
531 and 541.
No? Do you know GW?
505, 516.
505, 516.
505 was right. 501 is the other. That ends the game. We'll validate that score and see who moves on when HiQ returns.
Whether it's a snack when you're heading out or restocking when you're heading home, Clark's Pump and Chop is the winning stop. From drinks to our awesome crispy, crunchy chicken, Clark's has the best selection, the best prices, and the best staff you'll find anywhere.
Clark's Pump and Chop. Return, refresh, refuel.
This HiQ broadcast has been brought to you in part by River Cities Builders, A&A Porta Potties, Kentucky Farmers Bank, Stoltz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy in South Shore, First and People's Bank, Clark's Pump and Shops of the Tri-State, Morehead State University, Tri-State Area Food Fairs, Dutch Miller Automotive, and Members Choice Credit Union with funding provided by the Wing to Wing Foundation.
The Professor and Stephanie, weekday mornings from 6 to 10. MJ McKay, middays 10 to 2. Ernie G. Anderson, weekday afternoons from 2 to 6. Jim Forrest, evenings from 6 to 9. Dwayne Elliott, weeknights 9 to midnight. And the greatest songs of all times play here on Cool Hits 105.7.
The views are breathtaking. The instruction is personal. The experience is hands-on. The programs are nationally ranked. The atmosphere is welcoming. It's all here, all in one unique place. All to help you soar higher.
Whether it's fountain drinks at the lowest price or you're filling up the cooler for the family and friends, Clark's has the widest selection, the best prices, and the most helpful staff you'll find anywhere.
Clark's Pump and Chop.
Return, refresh, refuel.
And welcome back to HiQ. When the smoke has cleared, we have a 5-point differential in favor of the Blazer team. 210 to 205. Well played, young people. Next week, we'll see the George Washington B team against this very Paul Blazer team. Next week here on HiQ, Ernie G. Anderson reminding you to adopt a spayed or neutered pet for a lifetime of love. God bless you. We'll see you next week here on the CW on HiQ.